They're there. And then with students moving on, you are no longer allowed to be selected for the Delfts students once you have graduated. Eemland, the team from Amersfoort, an up-and-coming Dutch team playing in the Dutch Honour Division. Eemland themselves, they won the integer plate last year. The club itself is about 40 kilometres east of Amsterdam. Eemland had a tough year in the highest Dutch league this year. They have revealed great plans for this tournament, gathering a side strengthened with several top players from various countries.
De eerste
We see if
finale
they can do this in
wedstrijd
the final.
vandaag gaat in het junior men tussen in zwart de Delftse studenten en in geel-wit Eemland Amersfoort.
So Delfts students in black, playing from left to right, about to kick off in the first junior final here. Junior final for teams seeded 49th to 60th in the men's competition. This is a good break by Eemland, going through the centre, looking for opportunities left and right. Well tackled by Delft, but a good pass to the speed merchant into the corner. First blood is for Eemland.
De eerste score in de eerste finale van de dag voor Eemland. Draai 5-0.
And a convincing initial effort from the Amersfoort-based Dutch Honour Division team. Eemland, one of the up-and-coming clubs in Dutch rugby, a strong youth department, with 2 players in the Dutch national under-18 side, and a fine touchline conversion. Gives Eemland a 7-0 lead after 1 minute.
Gemaakt door Eemland. Wekstand. In de eerste finale van de junior men op 7-0. De wedstrijd staat onder leiding van referee Will Alford. Referee's first final from today, Will Alford.
The kickoff is too long, goes straight out. Referee Halford will bring the players back for a free kick for Delft students in the middle of the pitch. These are the basic errors that should not happen in Rugby Sevens, because you've only got 14 minutes to make your mark. Now Delft students have an opportunity to come back strongly, and they will. Taking the ball right, swinging it left, at speed, options inside and outside.
No!
Eemland in possession. Good marking by Delft, but a little bit of a sloppy tackle there allows Eemland to make ground going forward in the centre of the pitch. As Eemland again now exercise some pressure, yet throw away the ball a little loosely. And now on the middle line, Eemland forced to build a position. Looking for the opportunity, lateral play at the moment. The Delft drift defence is going smoothly, there's no opportunity there. And England referee Will Halford, refereeing his first Amsterdam Sevens final today, brings the players back for scrum in the middle of the park. It'll be a Delft students put in.
Push straight, wait for the ball. Crouch! Touch! Pause! Free kick.
Pushing before the ball goes in, that's a free kick to Delft students, taken quickly by the scrum half, looking right, has support, made 20 yards, driving forward.
14 now.
It's a ruck, no hands, ball comes out nicely, moving quickly left, there may be an overlap here, Delft looking for the opportunity, goes through the gap, turns back inside, but the smother tackle is good.
Scrum.
And Eemland in possession, moving forward. There is no more advantage, Eemland ball, they slow it down, looking for the opportunities.
Black roll!
And Eemland slowly start to build it up. 7-0 ahead. And could this be the start of the build-up for a second try? The support is good. There are 2 men inside him, and he runs between 2 Delft students to plant the ball behind the posts. A powerful try by the Dutch Honour Division club. Eemland. See a missed tackle there. You can't tackle around the shoulders here, you must get low. And the conversion is good. Eemland lead by 14 points to 0. And we can see the stands on the other side of the park beginning to fill up now. The weather is turning, it's getting a little warmer. The rain is holding off. We're just waiting for the sun to come through and turn this great afternoon into an absolutely perfect one.
Advantage goal, scrum.
But there's no advantage. The ball was knocked forward there. Scrum down, Eemland ball. Dangerous position for the Delfts students now, because Eemland 2 tries ahead and looking for their third just before half-time. And to be three tries down at half-time in sevens is tricky, because you've only got 7 minutes to put it right.
Touch.
So the Delft students will be fighting to
Engage.
keep Eemland out here. And they've done very well indeed, because they won the ball against the head, although the passing between the scrum half and fly half was sloppy and putting the Delft students under pressure. The ball is on the ground, it's well released and well presented. Fly half can do little except boot the ball down the park. It bounces kindly for Eemland. And a nice dummy scissors between the number 13 and the number 14.
Release, gold.
The tackler must release. The tackler did not release. It's a Delft student's ball. Probably the last play before half-time. This is better stuff from the students. They're moving it nicely.
Tackler
Goes
release.
down, the tackler must release the ball and give the tackled player the opportunity to play the ball, and that is happening. Referee Welford watching it closely. And this is a big Delft student looking to gain ground here. Good support from the students. It's come out on the other side, Eemland moving the ball quickly. Both Dutch sides here in the final of the Junior Cup here. Again, making ground, handing off, staying on his feet, eventually falling, making the ball available. And it'll be a long spin pass from the Eemland scrum half out to the fly half, and here we go again. Does the centre see an opportunity here? The winger has it on the right-hand side of the pitch with a darting run. And he goes through 3 men, sloppy tackling, and he goes through the sweeper as well. To score a convincing 3rd try under the post with half-time approaching. Strong running by Eemland. And that is the half-time score, 21-0 to Eemland at half-time. Water boys come on, the coaches come on. Let's just listen to what the coaches have to say to their teams, because how is the Delft student coach going to turn this around? A 21-point deficit with 7 minutes to go. Not impossible, but difficult.
Thank you. Okay.
Als Stonk ingaat voor contact 2 keer, moet er een tweede man bij zitten. Zit er niet bij, dan speelt het niveau dan mee. Maar kwijt. Duidelijk. Dus die tweede man moet erbij zitten. En het is niet een verrassing.
Roughly translating, the Delft students coach is saying the support is lacking here. It's so important to have the second man there. Otherwise the gaps are too easy, too simple, too obvious.
Hands up, put them under pressure. It's working really well. They work to a corner and they don't want to go into contact. So us on the inside are folding around and they get fucked over. Okay? If one goes in, you have to follow the inside. Don't get the press up on that man, yeah? Come up.
In the Eemland corner, a little bit more satisfaction, but that can be expected being 3 tries up. But it's clear that Eemland need to keep the pressure on because the students will be coming back. Eemland, a quality Dutch side, helped by at least 2 Aussie voices, determined to make their mark in this tournament. Just some of the happy faces in the crowd here as we get ready for the second half.
Black, ready?
Eemland to kick off
Hang on.
into Delft student arms. 7 minutes to go, second half just getting underway. Long, high, hanging kick. Delft students catch nicely, defend nicely, back into the 22. And the ball has moved. Delft looking closely for advantage. They're now behind their own post, they're trying to move it away from. A good break through the centre. Could this be the first blood for Delft students? It's a high-ish tackle. They'll stay on their feet as long as possible. Eemland are there and they recover the ball and they start building up again. Looking for where the support is. The support is on the right-hand side. Looking properly, looking right. There are two men over there, one on the left, one on the right. And he goes himself through the centre. Ow, what an excellent tackle by the students. Brings him down. Ball went forward from the tackle, scrum down.
Crouch, touch, pause, engage.
Delft playing dangerously close to their own line, but it seems to have worked. They smuggle the ball out to their winger, and we know he is fast. Bit of a goose step there. A second goose step, looking for opportunities, brings it back. Slows it down. Delft can't afford to slow it down too much because they must maintain the pressure, but a student is almost through.
Scrum.
The ball has gone
Over.
forward. There is advantage for Delft. Eemland have recovered, and now Delft take it back.
Leave it.
It's messy on the ground there, but Eemland look to have coordinated this. And Eemland in no hurry at all. But sloppy. A pass that goes forward there gives the opportunity for the Delft students to recover.
Crouch, touch.
So it's a scrum
Pause.
on the 10-metre line for Delft students. They need to win this, and they do. Can they turn pressure into points now? Looking inside, cutting inside, going the other way. Looking for these opportunities. A good, hard, fast run through the centre of the pitch, making ground, creating the overlap. Solid tackling by Eemland. Ball is out again. Looks good. Does he have a handoff? He's fast, he's strong, keeps the ball in play. And the support from Delft students is good, strong. There's no hands there. And the referee is not happy. Hands in the ruck, quickly taken by Delft students into the Eemland 22. But there's no advantage. A knock on. And the referee will take a scrum in the Eemland 22. Eemland put in.
Crouch, touch, pause, engage.
They go down. Oh, well won by Eemland. 3 tries up. They can afford to play possession rugby here. This is very nice interpassing, and there is an overlap here. Perfectly timed pass. Number 15 is fast, but he knows he's not fast enough. Good defence by the Delft students there. Although I think one of the players hurt themselves. But Eemland through on the burst. There are gaps all over the place in the Delft defence now. And that's a fine try by Eemland, their 4th of the day. With a simple conversion to follow, gives them a commanding 28-0 lead. Eemland making a substitution. Solid play by their number 13, their playmaker. Good for 2 of those 4 Eemland tries. It's a solid kickoff, high, hanging, well taken by the Delft students. And immediate pressure here, yet the ball went forward, and there's no advantage from the knock-on. Referee will bring them back to the 10-metre line for a scrum, Eemland ball. Intense faces in the crowd. And a couple of ladies in a rain poncho for the first time this afternoon, although it isn't actually raining at the moment.
Crouch, touch, pause, engage.
Good driving by Delft students there, but a sloppy pass from scrum half to fly half. Well recovered and out to the strong running speed merchant on the Delft left wing. A good handoff there, a strong run there, and then can they get him back? No, they won't catch him anymore. A consolation try for Delfts students as he takes it in nicely behind the posts. That's the first point for Delfts students on the board. And the conversion is solid. And with still some 5 minutes to go, Eemland lead the Delfts students by 28 points to 7. As the Dutch ladies walk in on my left, preparing for the next game after a wonderful performance against England this morning, beating England, showing their potential for their candidacy for the Olympic Games in 2016 to be held, as we all know, in Rio de Janeiro. Holland would love to be there.
Crouch.
Back to the action on the pitch.
Touch.
We have a scrum,
Pause.
10-metre line.
Engage.
And the ball is in. It comes out on Eemland's side. Well, Smother tackled in the middle of the park. And Eemland with a strategically placed kick. He shouldn't have let that bounce, or is he going to get a lucky bounce? He gets a lucky bounce. Is he fast enough? It's a lovely run into the corner. There's no way a Delfts student is going to stop him. And he pops it down for another 5 points to consolidate what has been a worthy win for Eemland here, with only a couple of minutes of play left.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, the very first prize of today, the Cobra, Café Cobra Shield, sponsored by Café Cobra.
The speaker.
Please come this way. The men's junior final won by Eemland, and the prize will be handed out by Michel Arnold, the director of the tournament, for the winners of 2012 for the Junior Men's Cup, Eemland. A big round of applause.
Eemland, a big hand for the winners of this year's junior tournament. Congratulations to Eemland. The prize is handed over by the tournament director, Arnold Michel. Arnold himself, a lifelong AAC player, former national team winger, and now the tournament director of this 41st edition of the Amsterdam Sevens.
The winners of 2012, Eemland!
Well done, Eemland. Congratulations.